Yeah, this is my third video now. This is Selena. Hi. Yeah, as I've been talking to you, something edged me that, I must maybe help with some meditation. What I do when I find myself getting back into that negativity mode, when I feel depressed, when I feel challenged by, the day-to-day things of this life. You can imagine how I survive as a divorcee, as a single mother, as a cancer survivor, as somebody who was fired from work. It's just like it never stops. But when I taught on myself, I found myself learning to do meditation, learning to do some self-love, learning to get help from other people. I found myself. I found that yes, I could be me. I could live again. Because to begin with, I thought, how am I going to survive? What are people going to say? But then with cancer, I didn't know what to say because I didn't apply that. At first, I thought, oh, maybe it was because I did something wrong. It was just me blaming myself. I used to think, okay, how can somebody have so much on their plate? How can you have a divorce? How can you have cancer? How can you be fired? How can these things be happening to you? But sweetheart, it can happen to anybody. It can happen, honestly, to anybody. And what do you do when you have all those things? You don't even want to have any men around you after divorce. You think, maybe there's something wrong with me. How can you do that? And then when you had cancer, chemotherapy kills. I thought I would never want to have any men around me. I'd lost my feelings completely. I thought I wasn't going to be like wanting to be intimate with somebody. Now, when I lost my job, it was like another serious blow. How could I do that? How am I going to survive? Where am I going to get the money from to feed my children, to look after my children? I was beginning to have grandchildren. No, I hadn't even had a grandchild. I also wanted to have some grandchildren. In my mind, okay, I had my grandchildren from my adopted children. Yes, I had that. But it was so difficult just to imagine that I'm going to survive without my job. No husband, no job, and cancer survivor. Oh, goodness. How much can one take in? But then I brought myself up. I thought if I can share my story, tell others that, yes, you can survive cancer. You can. It's all the power of the mind and the power of God. You can do it. And then I thought, yes, I can be a coach. What did I eat? What did I do when I was, going through that? All those, things. I started now to become a health coach because I wanted to share with you, knowingly that, it's being accepted by almost everybody else. That's what we do. So I did that. I became a health coach. What did I learn? Oh my goodness. You can't believe it. I didn't know that joy is kind of food, primary food. I learned about 12 things, what they call the circle of life. The circle of life involves home environment, I didn't care about that. I didn't know that home environment can be one of the circle of life. Then home cooking. Yes, of course, I love home cooking. Then physical activities. Do you know even sex is part of that? Sex is part of that, you know. Then health. You know, to have, you know, good health. That's part of the circle. And education. Educate yourself on everything, on anything you feel, okay, finances. I want to be educated in finances. I want to be educated. I want to understand why things are done that way. That's being educated. Then to have a career you love. You know, you can have a career as somebody who is a painter, as cooking. You can cook, you know, like KFC, you know, McDonald's. That was a career. Somebody thought, if I can do that, I can make money. I can survive. Then you have, yes, finances. Who doesn't want to know about finances? There's a lot, guys, a lot, I tell you, which I can help you with. Then being creative. How can you be creative? There's a lot you can do. Then spirituality. Understanding who you are. And that's one of the things we'll be sharing together. Do you understand who you are? If you do, that's brilliant. Are you connecting with the Creator? Are you connected with the universe? Are you grounded? Oh, that's lovely if you are. Then joy. Joy cometh in the morning. We need that. In order for us to survive, in order for us to have a healthy life, we have to be joyful, grateful. We need just to be that. If you go into the negative mode, you lose it. You can't have it. Then social life. What is it? Who are you connected with socially? I'm not talking about your family. I'm talking about other people you can meet. Now it's just the thing that we meet online. Who do you want to talk to? I found this really, really important. Having a coach to talk to. You know, having friends to talk to. Having, you know, mates, those who have the same, believe in the same thing like you. Other coaches, other people who like believe in what you believe in. You need that. Then you need my best relationships. Oh my God. I can't say enough about this. I'm so passionate about relationships. I'm so passionate about relationships. These guys, they work. They need you. Yes. Relationships. Those are the ultimatum. You need to have that. Go on. A relationship with yourself, with your husband, with your kid, with the Creator, with friends, with family. Oh my goodness. Just even going outside. Do you have a relationship with just being outside? Or with the past? Do you have a relationship with that? With the future? With the present? I've got a relationship with the present moment. That matters to me most. The past might have been very disappointing. The future, I don't know. Yes, I want to have the best. But what I can take control of is the present moment. So let's just take that. Let's think about the present moment. Bless you.